Now that the face is done, we take our eyeliner pencil. This takes a little bit of practice. Right underneath your eye. It's too sharp. There.
So we have two colors of pencils. One is a sort of a purplish brown and one is black.
Latex on my eye. Kind of go right from the inside. Bring it all the way around.
Okay.
It makes your eyes pop, and that looks a little weird up close, but when you're far away, you can see your eye.
Okay.
Here we go.
Okay.
And we can see the quick apply makeup failing with the latex happening, which means that I should have added more layers, but for the sake of going quicker. This comes from not having enough layers.
Okay.
Or at the same time, what I was trying to do while have my expression so that the latex knows that that's the limits it has to go.
Okay. All right.
And that's okay if we see this, because it means that's where the latex stops.
Okay.
And we can allow full facial expression if I want to.
Okay. Now we're looking at the eyebrow.
For eyebrows, difficult. I always go against the grain. And really up and down. And that's okay if you see a little bit of that.
Okay.
That's fine.
Okay.
Because every creature has eyebrows.
Okay. Do you need to paint them on higher than later, or do we just gonna leave them pretty much like that?
We can paint them on more. For the time being, this is okay to work with.
Okay.
And then to fix your eyebrows, you just go
Do
with
like
it.
that. Okay.
For eyebrows, try not to brush, because as soon as I did that, I wiped the majority of it. You're putting grease on hair,
Right.
which is already greasy.
Yeah. Okay.
So I like to stipple. And again, if I layered this and
Put powder on. Okay.
there's hardly anything on it.
Manny, do they don't need to put anything on the eyelid, do they? I mean, it
Here?
looks pretty red like without it, but what would you do?
We can if you want, if you're comfortable. This to me is the safest. This to me is very dangerous if you're not experienced with how using eyeliner. If you are and you think you can do it, okay. But if you do this, and I would do it before
Okay.
you put on this prosthetic, because you have to have room to move. And with the
Okay.
prosthetic on, it's
Okay.
really impossible.
Hard to do. Okay.
So I'm powdering the eyebrow.
Very cool.
So it's a little bit of black. It's not as hard. It's not as black as it was before. And I just keep stippling on, and it just gets more and more gray. So powder again. Let's see, get a little bit more. And you just keep going.
Okay. Just layers.
What else?
What do we do with the lips?
So our lips actually won't be a problem,
Okay.
because this is too small for me, so you can see my lips. For you guys, it should be, you have noses that are more in. That's how the face grows when you get older. Your noses are much more in, and your eyes are much more out. And your lips are much more higher. So your nose, here, we're just going to take this off, since we're done with it anyway.
Okay.
Here's how the fun part. Taking off latex. Actually, no, we're not done.
Okay. Not quite done.
I haven't finished. So, this is final seal. You take this. Now that everything's done, Hold one foot away from your face. Give a big facial expression on your upper face. And there you are. Spread. And then do it. All around. I keep my eyes closed. Let it dry for a bit. If you can.
Or blow dry it, maybe.
Blow dry it, which is right here. And you can feel it on your skin and see how it brought the glow tape out, the tape out. That's okay. You can always keep adding shadows. But you can just feel it like start to stretch as you express yourself. This is called final seal because it will seal. And I sweat a lot on stage. And if I didn't have this, I would sweat off my makeup.
Okay, great.
Taking it off. Start from the farthest corner and just start peeling it off. You start to see my skin. And from there we can just pull it.
It pinches a little, but not too much.
Yes.
And there we go.
Can you see the difference? And there's the tape that's holding it.
Yay.
And if you want to reuse it, we can take off the excess. And wash it if we want.
Okay.